This is the civil hospital down in the World Heritage Precinct at Norfolk Island. So a quick view around, just to give you an idea where we are. Oh, I think the barge is coming in. Awesome. We can take a bit of a picture of how they unload the barge, because that's pretty awesome for Norfolk. Phillip Island in the distance. Here is what is left of the Pentagonal prison with the main entrance and the ruins just behind that. Hello, Anne. Enjoying the view?
Yeah.
It's nice and cool today.
Oh, it's delicious.
The cows, which have right of way.
It's so busy here all of a sudden.
Yeah. Government House, all the way over there. That's Government House. Quality Row is behind the Norfolk Pines there. And hospital completed shortly after 1832 for use as a convict or civil hospital and originally intended for 100 patients. This site is in the area identified as the location of the original government house from the first settlement occupied by Philip Gidley King. Philip Gidley King became governor of New South Wales. And that's where Newcastle actually got its first name from, Kingstown, as opposed to Kingston, which I think, if I remember, and I may be awfully wrong, it was originally called Kingstown as well, and then they changed it to Kingston. I remember having a chat with Kathy Dunn about that. She said that Kingstown, lawnmower man, Kingstown actually, the first Kingstown was here.
Seriously, there's normally hardly any cars here. We've taken out the video camera and every car must know we are here, and lawnmower, and has come down. Let's head into the hospital.
Okay, but no, the one thing, something really, really seriously sad.
What?
From my perspective.
The skim milk?
No. I have not seen that island on the left-hand side before.
Really?
Oh my God.
We can see it from our room.
This is how bad it is when you actually look at things and you don't actually see them. I know Phillip Island's been there. I just haven't got memory of that one. Never mind. No alcohol required. Civil hospital. Let's go in.
I didn't realise that was Phillip Island. It looked like they called it Peak or something.
No, Phillip Island. So probably the medical officer's room.
The operating theatre.
Yeah, operating theatres.
We can be creative. We can make this up as we go along.
Yeah. Built of that amazing stone that they have here down by the foreshore.
So beautiful.
It is really big. Now they say up to 100 patients. Might be hard to sort of think of how 100 patients would fit here. I'm sure they had a top floor. Not quite sure what this area is here. Maybe a well. People often say they come here during the day and they do feel things, and I would agree. It seems to be quite active here. Possibly little prison cells because they seem to be the same size as the ones in the Pentagonal Prison. Or maybe just private rooms. You'd hardly get a bed in there. Just a further view around the area here. Site of the 1792 Government House. So that really predates Newcastle by a few years. Our first settlement was 1804, with an original settlement started in 1801 which failed. So almost 10 years earlier here. Surgeon's kitchen. Not quite sure what that would have been, other than probably some sort of a military post, just to watch the shoreline. It's a beautiful little walk up behind there. You see all the stairs going up into the Norfolk pine forest. And we had the surgeon's quarters here. So he would have been very, very close here to the hospital building, which is over there. So this whole area is World Heritage listed, and so it should be. Lots of buildings here that still need work. Many of them will, I guess, remain in this state to preserve them. Some down there. And as you can see, the locals do come, and the visitors, to watch the barge come in. Because for them, this means food, supplies, and things that they may not have seen for weeks on end. So the barge coming in is a really, really important moment in the life of Norfolk Island. We're going to check out the old crank mill. And of course, all you can see left are the walls really now. Everything else is gone.
You can see the holes down there where wood would have slotted into, or some sort of machinery would have slotted into, and where rotors and things would have sat on. But if you imagine the cruelty to the convicts that were here operating this, there would have been people that were just beaten until they could no longer stand, and then they'd be thrown back in the cell for the night, get a couple of hours sleep, and made to do it all again, sometimes with no food, no water. Never worry about the ghosts, worry about humans treating other humans badly.
Yep. Absolutely.
Big stairs going down, Renata, big stairs.
Yeah, I'm just going to...
You want me to take that bag that's in your hand?
Yeah, I just want to look at this.
So you can not break anything in my bag when you fall?
So Crank Mill was built in 1827 as a store, later used including grain storage, milling, a hospital and military barracks. Wow, 2-man powered cranks were installed and ran the length of the building. Prisoners operated the cranks on the lower floor, which turned a pair of millstones that ground corn and wheat on the upper floor. The convicts constantly sabotaged the machinery.
Good on them.
Of course they did. Bless their souls.
Oh, here's the police, watch out.
Completed
Don't fall down, Renata.
1827. The building contained manually operated cranks running the length of the building, which were turned by the prisoners to work a pair of millstones that ground maize for the settlement. Wow. Wow. Need to go in there. I wonder what EVPs we would get here.
Yeah, I investigated in here before and we didn't get much of anything. But that was just that night. Who says we can't try another night?
Yeah.
Now duck your head. Oh, it's like eerie in here. You immediately feel the change of pressure because it's walled in and down below. So that gives you that sort of funny fun house effect. I don't think it's paranormal. I think it's just because the walls are here making it very still in here. This is where the crank would have been.
Wow.
So that's the floor level. Look at this. Excuse me, sorry. That's the next floor up.
Yeah.
So
There's
then-
probably more dirt here than there would have been.
Yeah.
So it's probably
The
lifted up a
floor
little bit
levels
over the
come up.
years.
But still, not a lot of room.
No. No.
Actually, probably even lower because look at that.
Oh, gosh. Standing here gives me the heebie-jeebies.
That
Don't
would be
trip.
on camera.
Don't
Sorry,
trip.
before.
It's Christmas for those on Norfolk Island. The barge is coming in. We've got the wharf ready. The tugs are just making sure they're bringing the barge in safely. And as you can see, lots of locals and tourists line up to watch this event. Because you want everything that's on the barge to actually arrive safely on the island and nothing to be lost.